Joining me today are Amy Ballard, Education Program Specialist with American Hort, and Amanda Holton, Information Specialist with American Hort. Welcome, Amy and Amanda.
Thank you,
Thank
Ryan.
you.
So let's jump right in and talk about the program. First with how the certification program came to be and why it was created by American Hort.
Well, thanks for having us, Brian, and we're excited to share this with you. So just a little bit of background on the certification program. This came out of a need from our members and for the industry to have some skilled workforce development. So we teamed up with an advisory group and developed this curriculum that then led to the certification program. And we'll talk, I guess, a little bit more about that as we go through.
Okay. Who is the program mainly designed for?
So the program's primarily designed for anybody that's interested in plants and getting into the horticultural industry. This program specifically is geared towards greenhouse operations.
Okay. I know education is such a huge part of this industry. So can you talk about the courses that are available through the program and how you came up with those course topics?
Sure. So the course topics are a broad range of everything from plant science to the actual operations inside the greenhouse. And we came up with this through the advisory and through just in conversations with growers, academics, as well as industry suppliers, and just kind of gauging the needs within the industry on they need education on irrigation or needed education on even something as simple as just quality assurance within the greenhouse. So throughout the process, we developed courses based around each of those topics and kind of broke it down into larger groupings, which we broke into 3 different modules.
Okay. Amy, that advisory team that you mentioned, how did that process work? How did your advisory team get selected?
Yeah, so our advisory was selected through different process, but what we were looking for was a diverse group of individuals that represented all of the industry. So, like I mentioned, academics, industry suppliers, actual growers. So we went through and selected folks that kind of met that criteria, and that had a broad range of experience as well.
Okay. I want to get into the actual process of looking at how the certification program works. So I know we're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough here to kind of show how a participant would go through the online courses. I'm going to turn the presentation over to the two of you then to do sort of a walkthrough of how the program works.
Well, thank you. Yeah, so like I said, it's broken down into 3 different modules. And within each of those modules, there's 5 to 7 courses that cover plant science, plant maintenance, and then maintenance within the greenhouse. And Amanda's going to walk us through what that looks like on our learning management system.
You can find more information about our certification program via our website. So you go to AmericanHort.org and then under programs, you will find the greenhouse technician certification. And then if you are ready to enroll, you can hit the enroll now. Otherwise, you can scroll through and see what things there are to explore. So you will be asked to log in. I am currently logged in right now, but so each person in the company or each person wanting to take advantage of the certification program does need their own login account. And if you have any questions about how to do that, give us a call and we can certainly help you out with that. So once you get logged in, you will just hit add to cart and go through the process of payment. And then you'll be dropped right back to our learning center. So once you get back to the certification bundle, you will be able to see all of the courses. Each of the courses are set up to be sequential, so you will want to do them in order. You can hit the view details, and the details will give you an estimated time, so you can prep for being able to view the course in its entirety. Just hit launch course and you will be welcomed with this welcome page that gives you the title of the course and the description of the course. After that, you'll take a pre-test and then you will be presented with the video. So you will just click the video and it will start. After watching the video in its entirety, you will take a post-test. And then After that, you will be greeted with a congratulations, you've completed the course. Once done, you just hit finish, close out, and then you will be able to take the next course in the program.
Awesome. It seems like a simple process. So once you go through the course and you've completed the certification process, how long does that process typically take? What do you get when you've completed the certification? And then how long will that certification be good for then?
Those are some great questions, Brian. So the process it's self-paced, so it can take as long as short as you would like. We have estimated around 8 hours for completion of the course content. And like Amanda just showed you, for each of those courses has a pre and a post test, and there's about 7 questions for each one of those, and that's just more of a gauge of your learning. Otherwise, the certification is good for 2 years once you finish the final modules and final exam. So at the end of each module, there's an exam just to go over all of the coursework that you went through. And then there's that final module exam that encompasses all of those 3 modules. So you do have to go through each of the modules and all 3 of those modules to become certified.
Okay. Now, I know growers like to learn from other growers. So in this case, I know there was a pilot program tested for this. Can you talk about why you set up that program and how some of those pilot participants were chosen?
Sure. So we actually piloted a couple times, and that was just to make sure that we're producing the best product for the industry. So we wanted people that are on the job at various levels, so from entry level, mid management to senior management, to be able to take that course or take the courses and be able to see if there's anything missing, if they wanted to adjust anything, how relevant the material was, how easy the LMS was to use. So throughout that process, we got a lot of good feedback. So overwhelmingly positive feedback about the content. And then we did make some changes based on their feedback. And they were selected, like I said, via wherever they were in their career. So we wanted to have a good mix.
When growers and others come to cultivate this year, will there be a chance for them to learn more about the program and how they can get involved in it?
Absolutely. So we'll have more information at the education station, which is at Cultivate. So, and I'm sure we'll have lots of marketing prior to Cultivate. Also, we have tons of information on our website, so AmericanHort.org. Like Amanda showed you, can direct you straight to the website. And there's tons of information about the courses. There's descriptions about each of the courses, pricing information, module information, and more information about the process.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a really great program that the industry can really benefit from. So, we thank and recognize American Hort for putting it together, and hope that a lot of folks in this industry can take advantage of it. So, Amy and Amanda, thanks for sharing your insights on the certification program and how it can benefit the industry. We really appreciate it.
Well,
Thanks,
thank you. Thank you for having us.